Alright guys, we're at a Very British Tulip Festival and I'll show you around. It's a really nice one to come to. This is the first tent. These look very unusual. They've got a very frilly edge.
Those are short.
You got these back.
They're lovely,
Yeah, I do like them really. They're just so different. I'm trying to get them. They look like the fade. Yeah. The material looks strange. I've just got the rock standard one. Oh yeah. This morning in these ones. Can't get over these. I know. Fantastic. Flames mystery. Get a picture. They just look so perfect. I can get the ticket as well.
The yellow's been painted on.
Yes.
Yeah. And I like the pink ones. Yeah.
There's a lot of gorgeous ones. Like a prize mile away from
The Shakespeare tulip. What? The 60 volts.
Sorry, I'm on my head.
No, fine.
Oh, so lots of tulips in there that look quite nice. And there's another couple of tents, so they've expanded. I just remember them having 1 or 2 tents last year, and they've certainly got more tulips than I remember. Oh, here's one that I like. Yeah, this looks good.
You got those going.
These are very nice.
Oh.
Look at that. What's the name of it?
And these. Orange marmalade, that one at the back.
Oh, this is unusual with all the green in its leaves.
My God, how can there be so many?
That's a huge, really opened one with a shallow cut.
This
Oh.
one.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Some big yellow ones. This is nice. Oh, this is a huge open head.
No, the frilly ones are in that first
No, we'll be looking at the yellow. That's a nice lily type.
I was trying to attract your attention to show you the frilly ones, but you were having
Oh, there's that yellow one. It's cold. Oh, yeah.
So there's one more tent, and then there's their gardens that look absolutely stunning, and they've got a walled garden and then a formal sort of back garden, and they just look astonishing. So I'll show you them in a minute. Oh, this looks like a good tent. There's some nice ones in here.
Yeah, well, again, just if you are a bit worried, a bit of sand.
It's almost like it's nice, isn't it?
Quite a dark red, and then a lighter one there.
And this is pretty with it.
Weird sort of inky, a bit weird.
These are very
They're
nice.
not like a dark,
Big head.
very subtly kind of thing. Yeah.
What's that?
I'm gonna walk around.
That's the one.
Well, that's a Van Eyck, but I don't know if it's the Mystic.
That's a Van Eyck. That's not Mr. Van Eyck.
So we'll be having a look at some that we want to order for our garden.
Oh, there's loads of Van Eycks.
This is similar to this.
That's the lady one. There's loads of Van Eycks.
Yeah.
So it's quite a big flower then.
Well, yeah, it's
very
quite
nice.
big, but it's
what I call a biggish flower.
it's very similar to
To that.
this, but more pale.
Paler.
Yeah, I'll have a look around, see if I can find any. Because I'm sure I'll be able to get them.
This is very unusual. That's nice.
That's nice. The sweet light.
The spring dream.
Yeah, I was looking at. Sorry, that one, Mark. It's almost like a lily. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. Yeah. It's just different, isn't it? I was just asking what the free one is, and it's a bit like that. It's a pinkier version of that.
Oh, this is gorgeous. This one. It's really
That
nice.
with Spring Dream's quite pretty as well, isn't it? Yeah. I'm fairly certain we've got purple prints, you know.
And I really like this one as well.
Yeah.
So what was that one? This one is.
Yeah, they're lovely. Did you find them?
Nope. No. Unfortunately not.
No. Yeah. But it's good to know it's like a pinky version.
It's
of
like that,
one.
but more pale.
It's
Nice, and this one's a bit more closed.
Yeah.
That's what it's called.
Excellent. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's going well, yeah.
Okay, so quite a lot of variety of tulips there. We'll be making our decisions on what we want to buy and order. I think, well, we have to order them. And I'll show you around the grounds and the gardens now. Hello.
We're not allowed in there telling that's what that book says. There's no going on there.
Cool, they've got a lot of tulips here. That's nice, I really like the dark colour. Oh, this is really nice, this one. I like it when they've got that variegated colour on the petals.
Just before you think it's going to freeze the ground. November or December, you put
Cool, they've got some incredible pot displays over here. Look at this.
Yeah, you have to start again. And then do that from the top as well.
It's so dark and deep and rich. Sorry.
They sound like red cabbages, aren't they?
Well, this is another greenhouse. It looks like some sort of crab apple on the back. Lots of plant starters in there. See some lettuce in there and some basil.
Oh my god, the wires are all absolutely spot on. Oh god, it's fabulous.
Yeah, but maybe that dark one down there. Yeah.
And I've got a yellow one.
There's some really nice sort of orange ones here. Wow, that's amazing, this one.
Yeah, I got some dark and I got that colour. I like it.
Cool. And this whole border is full of tulips.
Yeah, they're good.
And the rain doesn't help really.
Oh, here's an unusual one. It's got multiple flowers on one stem. See the buds coming off the same stem. I've never seen that before. And they've got a few different areas. There's a wilder area over there, and then in that direction is the actual garden behind the house. These are lupins.
The idea of these.
Okay, there's some good displays along here.
You know, that's the first summer, so that's different. But do you know? Yes.
No.
But yes, I know. Yeah, when I first saw it, I thought that's different. But no, I don't.
I've got one. One of those.
Yeah. One of the
Oh, they've put together lots of different displays here in clumps. And lots of different colours and colour palettes. Ooh, these aren't quite out yet. I wonder what they are. And there's some very nice sort of pink ones, purples coming up here.
Realised what it was. It was labelled Lily and it was something else. So I was the one that got the put it in there.
Most years I do put at least 2 varieties in. Having this nice seed, just a plain one. Very simple ones, like Lewison, just the white one that comes up dead straight. I mean, they're also beautiful, aren't they? They are. It's really different.
Oh, I like this bit. They've got some herbs. That's marjoram down there. And then that looks like a catmint. I don't think it is. And some sedums. They've got the most staggering view. And this is a private house. It's the belongs to the guy who runs the National Trust. And they open their private grounds once a year for this tulip festival. And it's an absolute pleasure to come. It's right out in the middle of the countryside. There's a nice walk under some blossom here. This is the orchard. Got some blossom still out. Walking through these blossom trees and they smell amazing. In that view ahead there's just farm fields. I don't know how well you can see it. There's a little bit of yellow in the far distance, and that's the oilseed rape, the yellow flowers, and then there's some sheep in the fields below. And we'll go and have a look at the garden around the house, but there's some interesting things at the end here, and these cages they've got are well worth a look as well. I've always been very tempted by them. So these cages, they've got different things growing in them. It looks like there's raspberries in there. Yeah, raspberries. And they've got their own water supply. There's taps at the end there. That's amazing. And irrigation pipes.
25 to 12.
And then in here, they're berry bushes. So imagine in these pots it might be the blueberries. And then these are currants. They're flowering already. And it's a huge cage. And then there's some more tulips over here, and then we haven't had a look at the formal planting yet near the house.
These apple flowers are beautiful.
Sorry to interrupt. Oh, it's alright. You can say what you like.
What are they called? They're not called frills, are they?
There's a fringe.
Fringed, yeah, fringed. These are just about to come out.
These are nice. Really nice. Oh, well, these haven't quite made it out yet. And there's these again. These are really nice. I think I remember these from last year. Although I'm sure they dig them up and move them around.
Excuse me, my carer. You wandered off and left me.
I was talking to Kate about Sunland. She's going to join us. Oh, she'll bring us a second.
It's lovely, isn't it? It is nice, isn't it? Yes, yeah.
Oh dear, it started to drive and it started raining. I've got an umbrella, but no coat.
Okay, we'll head back towards the house.
Yeah, so you're on heavy clay and you've got shade within shade, so you definitely want more.
Oh, and in this last cage there's strawberries, of course. That'll keep the squirrels off.
Yeah, we've just spotted it now. Like one there, so.
And herbs in pots out the front. There's sage, mint. Not sure what the others are. Maybe some celery.
And do you need to sort of do anything with the grass?
I think this is a bay hedge.
Wow, wild plants are establishing.
Can't smell it. And look, the yew hedge is very nicely cut, very tightly trimmed back. So we're back in that walled garden, and there was a bit that I hadn't walked along. Along here. Oh, what is this? This is amazing. It's like a very light yellow magnolia, and it's very unusual. That's what it's called. Magnolia Gold Star. Ah, so all of these tulips haven't come out yet. They're a bit more in deep shade here, and there's some peonies. They're nearly coming out. We've got some in our garden that I can show you.
Yeah, well, I've got mine in the greenhouse.
Don't they sell them in the leaves?
They don't. I didn't find a single one last year in the trees. Yeah, they didn't have any last year because I tried. Well, I've only got centres now. No, I don't have.
More peonies here that aren't out yet, but this is a tulip, and it's almost like a peony flower. I'm sure it is. Peony style tulip. And out in the more sunny bit, there's these tulips, nice and open.
That's all right. But it's just such a joy because you mentioned it to me when we were here. So you're not just.
Oh wow, that's the magnolia that we just saw over there, the gold star. Sorry. And there's something very delicate on this wall. Oh, it tells us what it is. Look, it's got these flowers. Chocolate vine, nice.
Sorry.
Bit of a log jam getting through here. Oh wow, and here are the formal gardens, and they're in the full sun. And that's the house. Look at it. It's a country pile. There's a fountain over there we can have a look at in a minute, but we'll look at some of these. Oh, they're incredible. Very, very deep.
You get some idea of like one massive
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
More of these peony style flowers. Oh, I've just spotted some nice ones on this side. There's some very nice ones further up. They've got boards around with pictures of the flowers and the names. These are cool. These are really nice. I do like the yellow ones. There's a big flower on these. And there's more of those sort of light yellow ones over here. Do like them with the pointed leaves. I'm sure that's got a name. Each of the styles will have a name. They've got some costumes set up here. And it's one of my favourite trees, an olive tree in a big pot. Just starting to come out with its new leaves there in the middle. And there's this incredible blossom display. That'll probably be an apple tree. I think it's called a Espalier apple. Very neatly done. It's very hot today. It's really, really nice. Some roses in there. Oh, this is nice. This one. It's got some green variegation in the leaves.
iPlayer at the moment. It's on at the moment.
Oh, these are nice. More pointy yellow ones.
At the moment.
No, he's telling me it's on without it.
There's an interesting climber at the back. Oh, it is labelled. Look at this. Very nice. That's what it's called. Oh, it's a clematis. Very unusual. So that must be a clematis as well.
Oh my god.
More of these yellow ones. Oh, some very nicely trimmed yew. Look at the edges on that. It's a rather nice statue. Then there's a nice walk through here. There's some blossom on the sides. Oh, that's beautiful. Cool, you can really smell the blossom here. That looks amazing in there. It's not labelled, so I don't know what it is. There's a taller version of it here. Beautiful to walk through. And there's an absolutely gigantic tree here. I think it's sycamore. It's got those distinctive shaped leaves. Don't know if you can make them out. Chestnut, I think. And then some really interesting looking sort of woodland planting underneath. These and there's some of these. With a white one, some of those in the wildlife garden, and we've got some of these yellow ones in our garden. Not exactly the same, but a similar looking flower. And so these purple and white ones are all around. And there's quite a lot of these with that sort of a leaf. Oh, and I can see some ferns that are just starting to come up, and there's some bulbs in there. I'd probably say there were snowdrops and that have already been and gone.
Hello. Good. Try to keep your weight out. I took plenty of hole back to the floor, yeah. So this is my friend Jim. This is Jeffrey. Hi. Hi, Paul. Nice to meet you. Good, good.
These buxus balls are an interesting looking thing. And that's pretty much it. You'll have seen most of it. There's just this bed we haven't gone through in much detail. I'll show you a few things on it.
What about the yellow ones?
These are my favourites, I think.
I like that as well.
Really, really dark colour again. Oh, these are interesting.
Similar, very similar sort of thing.
There's actually a bit more. There's I've got a bit of a dingly dell, my partner calls it. It's a lovely little formal garden further down from the house. And there's a pond.
Oh, do you mind if I go and have a bit of a look at them there?
Yeah, go for it.
We're doing something really, really nice.
Follow me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll have to, yeah.
Oh, Oliver, we're just see if we can find a bench to have a sit down, have a snack. Some beautiful blossom on these trees.
What I see in there? On Thursday, what I see in there?
Got some snacks and a picnic, darling.
Picnic. Is there some cakes in there?
No, no cakes.
I think that is gonna be.
Still some daffodils out.
All her life, she worried, sorry. Yeah. She was a consultant.
That time, 77, she started too.
You know Paru Chitra? You met Paru, but you haven't met Chitra or the duality. My neighbors behind.
Come on. Don't stand on the flowers, darling. See that bench up there, Oliver? Go and run to it. Go and run. Okay, we found the last available bench near the exit, but it's actually opposite where they've got some horses kept. You can see them in the distance maybe, through there. Some paddocks for the horses, so it's a nice spot to have a sit and have a picnic.
Now we have a picnic.
Yeah, let's have a little snack.